These are the top 5 richest fighters in UFC history. Brock Lesnar is one of the most recognizable athletes in the world, known for his imposing physique and incredible athletic ability. He began his career in wrestling and American football, but it was in the WWE that he became a global superstar. He then switched to the UFC, where he became the heavyweight champion of the world in just his 4th professional MMA fight. Lesnar brought a large portion of the WWE fanbase with him to the UFC and generated significant box office success throughout his career. He defended his title a couple of times, but ultimately retired with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. His net worth is estimated to be around $25 million. This man did big things like avenging his loss by stopping Frank Mir. Then he went to defeat Shane Carwin, being the first man to pass the first round, as all of Shane Carwin's wins before were all first-round finishes, all 12 fights. Brock Lesnar goes in there, survives the first round, and makes Shane Carwin tap out in the second round. Georges St. Pierre, also known as GSP, is widely regarded as one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. He is a disciplined and dedicated athlete who remains in top shape despite being retired for several years. GSP is always pushing himself to be better, constantly training and improving as an athlete. GSP dominated the welterweight division for years and retired with a record of 26 wins and 2 losses. His net worth is estimated to be around £30 million, a testament to his incredible success in the sport. After 4 years of retirement, he went up a weight division and won the UFC middleweight world title, becoming a 2-division champion. GSP is one of the very few combat athletes to avenge every loss he suffered. Not only did GSP beat Matt Hughes once he beat him twice, and he absolutely demolished Matt Serra in a rematch. GSP is one of the best ambassadors out there for the sport of mixed martial arts. Khabib Nurmagomedov is a Dagestani Sambo master and one of the most dominant fighters in the history of the UFC. He retired with a perfect record of 29 wins and no losses, making him one of the greatest fighters of all time. Nurmagomedov is a superstar in his home nation of Russia and has earned significant wealth from his success in the UFC. He defeated Conor McGregor in one of the biggest fights in UFC history, solidifying his place as a modern-day MMA legend. His net worth is estimated to be around $40 million. Nurmagomedov is the most followed Russian on Instagram and the first Muslim ever to win a UFC championship, also seeing huge financial rewards as a result. Rorion Gracie is a true MMA icon, known for his expertise in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and his contributions to the sport. He holds a 9th-degree red belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, one of the highest honors in the martial art. Gracie is also one of the co-founders of the UFC and has worked as a technical advisor and fight scene choreographer for several Hollywood movies. He has earned significant wealth from his career and life as a Jiu-Jitsu grandmaster, writer, publisher, and lecturer. His net worth is estimated to be around $60 million. Finally, Conor McGregor is undoubtedly the biggest star in the history of the UFC. He has made the sport famous in a way that no other fighter has been able to do, and he is widely recognized as one of the most talented and charismatic fighters of all time. McGregor's net worth is estimated to be around $200 million, making him the wealthiest fighter in MMA history. He has earned significant wealth from his fights in the UFC, as well as from his whiskey brand Proper 12, which was recently bought for $600 million. McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather in a highly publicized boxing match, which earned him around $100 million. Despite losing the fight, McGregor's star power and charisma were on full display, solidifying his place as one of the most popular and successful fighters in the world. Although, to be honest, the accuracy of these figures is likely to be somewhat approximate. It's hard to determine exactly how reliable the information is, but I would assume that it's been estimated in some way. If the data is even somewhat accurate, it's still fascinating to see the top 5 wealthiest mixed martial artists of all time. Subscribe for more content. My goal is to hit the 1,000 subscribe button before the end of the year. So subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything.